Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations that are trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crowstreet. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense. And the running back takes the handoff.
Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Using his legs here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
I know the offense will call a timeout. Some the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass is intercepted. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it to the left. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
How about this, Chris? The opening play of the game, that's the way you set the tone for this offense. Great blocks up front, and this back is special. Got him into the open field. With that speed, he is gone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the line.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Take it now, but not before he makes the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Catch made on the right side. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
Important second down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Tie.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
0.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He's running out of time here. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Handoff in a single back formation. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to run it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Here comes a handoff. In the clear at the 25. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 7th play of the drive coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch, signal for and taken. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's swarmed by the defense. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the left. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Handoff heading left. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Tailback takes the handoff again. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. He's on fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
Alabama.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go as he's being hit. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up with the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go on the move. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 33. Brings up 2nd down.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. And they try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
2nd down.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oregon.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. First down here for this offense.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1 they might.
Here's the throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the completion made. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Can he get there on the ground? And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. They'll test the right side here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Catch made on the left side. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. There's the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right. This one caught. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And now the try here for the extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks get more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go. It's a loss of yardage.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 61 yards. And he drops back in the gun. And looking for a big play here. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
28.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's going to hand this off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. That's a design quarterback keeper. And it works. The 1st down to the 35. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. And the Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. He still made this extra point to tie. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Zimmerman. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Tight end makes the grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
With the score all time.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, tied. They strike first in overtime. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. That's a design quarterback keeper. Will he score here? And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win? And the point after is good.
That ties the game at 42 all.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. So the offense has a first and goal now here in the second overtime. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Looks like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
They're going to run it here. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.